Hey, look, I'm gonna try this story time shit out for the first time. I'm gonna give y'all some real detailed street shit. And this is not to glorify none of the street shit I ever did. This is just to put the information out there to the world to let y'all understand who I really am and all the type of shit that I've been through, and to actually let y'all know how I got to the level I am now with my character, my strengths, my who I am as a person, who is B-Rob. And this is one of the stories that's a part of me. Check it out. All right, me and my closest homie, who's locked up right now, Macaroni. We used to, you know, dabble in the armed robbery field, you know, and one in particular was a McDonald's on Western and motherfucking Century, right across the street from Jesse Owens. Everybody know where that motherfucker is. So, you know, we go on one of our lick sprees. You know what I'm saying? We hitting licks. We doing what the fuck we doing to get paper in these streets while we gang banging. You know what it is. So, you feel me? We park on the side street. You know, I leave the car running, you know, so once we leave, we just hop right in the car and get on. We sag through the alley. As soon as we open up the door to the McDonald's, it's maybe like 3 to 4 older black dudes, had to be like in their late 70s, early 80s. They sitting in the McDonald's and they talking about how fucked up the community is and you know, all the shit, all the negative shit that's going on in the community. And just so happened, me and the homie sag in to rob the motherfucker. But, you know, we don't come in all crazy and aggressive, so I don't even know if they knew we was robbing that shit until we was running out. So we sagged in, you know, because we didn't do none of them loud robberies and all that shit. Well, I did do one, but that's another story. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell y'all that. Just a bit of it. This was the first one I ever did. And I came in crazy as shit. Like, it's a stick up. You know what I'm saying? All that crazy shit like it was a motherfucking movie or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And my nigga Mac had to tell the people, like, calm down, you know, he cool, you know, don't worry about him. Just, you know, he had to calm the lady down so she could type in the motherfucking code to the safe to open it up. And for the record, I do feel bad, not for robbing McDonald's. Fuck McDonald's, because they done robbed the community of health and money for over 50 years. But what I'm saying is, I feel bad for the people because we traumatized a lot of people as far as, you know, fear. And, I mean, you know, fear for their life or whatever. But that was the only time after that point I stopped coming in crazy and all that crazy shit. So we used to just walk in. So this time at the McDonald's on Century and motherfucking Western, we sagging super quiet. Motherfuckers making burgers. You know what I'm saying? They making the food and shit. They look at us. I hit them with the shh. You know what I'm saying? And we just keep sagging. And mind you, this McDonald's got like a big fucking thick ass wooden door with a fucking bar door on that bitch. Just for shit like this, because they probably was already used to niggas coming in there with loud robberies and shit, so they can just hurry up and close the doors and lock themselves in that motherfucker, you feel me? So by us coming in real quiet and finesse like, they wasn't able to close that motherfucker. And at this particular time, we came in right when they was counting the motherfucking money. It was 2 of the managers. One was sitting down, one was standing on the side of them, but they couldn't see us walk up. As soon as we walked in, I tapped the nigga on the shoulder. He looked up and looked at him and just shook his head like, fuck, they got us. They was counting the money up in the little blue pouch, you know, that they give to the banks or whatever. Let me get that. So we sagged out. This nigga Mac dropped the motherfucking clip. I'm like, oh, cuz, we need these bullets. So I had to go back, you know what I'm saying, get the motherfucking gun. I mean, the bullets, You feel me? Then we hopped in a car, you know, drove to the homie house. I ain't gonna say his name, but he know who he is. And then, you know, the other homie came outside, and we had to show off the type of shit we was doing. You feel me? Like all that, like yeah, we just hit this lick. The homie like, yeah, y'all niggas is crazy. Wooty woo. We smashed back to the east side, cause you know that nigga Mac used to stay in Compton. So we smashed back to the east side and count up the loot. You feel me? And then, you know, that's the end of that particular robbery. And then I'm gonna hit y'all with a few more once I get used to, you know, telling stories of my life. Yeah.